So I got your stove to work and all the burners but this front one. In order to get, I was watching how these spark. Watch. You can see them spark from here to here. See the sparks? So, I took my little razor knife and I cleaned around, because you can see, I don't think you can see on the camera here, there is a notched area where you can take your knife and just clean it out very gently. Cleans the grease out, you know, you go all the way around. So basically this one that didn't used to work unless you took the top off, it's coming on. It just takes a second longer than the other ones. I don't know why. Well, maybe because I got all these off, it's not coming on now, but hold on. Okay, let's start here. That one comes on. That one comes on. This one takes a second, but it comes on. This one in the back comes on. This one does not come on. But I'm going to show you why. When I went to clean the outer perimeter of the igniter, you can see it's collapsed all the way into the stove. It's not going to ignite. It's probably needs a new igniter. You know, these other ones you can see they're quite elevated. You know what I mean? And the spark comes from down here. You know, from down here. This one here, there's nowhere for a spark to come from. So that's never going to work. So I didn't even waste my time on it. I mean, you can try, but it's not going to work. But the rest of them work. You might want to get, I have an appliance repair guy if you need one. See, this one takes a second. Maybe I need to clean this one a little better. Hold on. Okay, let's try it again. See, it comes right on. So, to recap, this comes on, this comes down. Now, you got to tell your people to push down on these because it's just tape and a little bit of epoxy underneath these. That one comes on. That one comes on. This one is not coming on. So, but this is a mess. I'll try and clean it up for you. I didn't make this mess, but it's not as noticeable when your grates are on here. But I'll give it a wipe down real quick. I mean, it's all scratched up. I'm surprised the buyers didn't say anything, but anyway, okay, I'll get this off to you a little later. Also, I'm surprised the buyers never said anything about this. Hear this? See the water coming down there? It's been doing that for so long, it's eating the white away from that. This thing needs a new valve insert, but I suppose if we can get away without replacing it, that's fine, but that's leaking pretty consistently if you look. Anyway. Okay, I'm going to make this quick. I went around here to see if there was any leaks on anything I did here today with the toilets. What I found is, and this is typical with this PEX bullshit they use. It's not a standard, screw. And this hose, you can't replace it because it comes one piece, as you can see with this. This is very difficult to get off. The tool they sell to do it won't even fit behind this. So I'm going to have to probably take an angle grinder and cut it off here and then try and dig out the pieces. So, because I can't cut it here, I won't have any pipe to put a new angle stop on, a standard angle stop. So I have to cut it somewhere out here. It's a bitch. If I'm going to do this, you can shop around for other plumbers. I'm going to charge $150 to come out here and do this for you. I can't. It's going to take a long time. It's meticulous. I risk breaking the PEX pipe itself and having to dig into the wall and replace it with a piece. So I've been doing this 30 years. I'm very good at it. So I don't anticipate breaking it, but I know I got to cut it out here. And even after I cut it out here, you can't pull this off. You can see it's got teeth on it. So you got to kind of take a tool and just kind of gouge the pieces out a little bit at a time. And then eventually you can kind of wiggle this thing off. But it's a lot of work, man. And if I get out here and I can do it in 15, 20 minutes, I'll just charge you a minimum service call, but I doubt it. And it's, like I said, it's leaking about one drop every, I'd say every 3 or 4 minutes. Every 2 minutes. So maybe I should put it, I turn the water off here. Turn the water off, yeah, just here. I don't really need to shut the water to the house off. I don't think it'll leak that much to where it'll like cause a flood into the room or something. It's just a drip, and I think now that I'd emptied the tank and shut the water off, the only water that would be left to leak with the water shut off is whatever's left in this tank, which I can try and get out. See, there's not much there. Very little water down in there, so maybe I'll try to take a towel and get all that out of there, so we don't have any more leakage at all. So anyway, I'll deal with it, and I'll talk to you later. But let me know if you want me to fix this. All right.